And welcome back to our theater and cinema let's play. As you can kind of see, unfortunately, we are back in blueprint mode. But I couldn't find or couldn't fully remember where I had kept my sort of saves of blueprints. So we might kind of just remake it here. And we're going to make a little fresh one for our little theater cinema home. And I think I hope it would turn out nice. Right? Who knows? I'd say who knows, but I believe in us. So I guess with this kind of layout, we only got so much real actual choice we can put in, and that's fine. We could actually use the XL TV this time. Ooh, I'm thinking about it. I kind of like the idea of that. Where do we want to put the theater? But we got our bed at least. We could put the big TV in. Unfortunately, we can't block the window as easily. So we could go here. Or we could go here with it. I guess let's go there with it. And we could take some bookshelves. And we're going to actually sort of make a little bit of a fake wall with these bookshelves. I could try to go in. Do we try to go inwards a bit? Let's see if we could. Yeah, we can go a little bit to the left with it. That should be okay. And I could bring these back a little, maybe. Actually, now let's keep it where it was. Honestly, I like it. Let's go for some speakers. So we'll get a little subwoofer in the back here. That's a little big actually, for real. I don't mind putting these little guys though behind. I'll go one there. You know what? Do I go with the door style here? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Boom. Okay, we'll put the entrance will be in the middle there. Perfect. And we could get the, if we go hashtag cinema. Oh, my spelling is perfect as always. We got to put a little backstage sign right above the bathroom. Come on, this will be our bathroom, I think. Yeah. It's either. This is kind of the standard bathroom. I was debating actually. You know what? Let's turn this into the bathroom for a change. Let's mix things up a bit. What do we make this? This could be a little closet space, maybe. Yeah, and then we could do a little open sort of kitchen area here. So between a little kitchen dining room, it's New York, you know, like we're not expecting that much out of it, right? Yeah. So most of our space going to a living room is kind of hilarious to me, but we're gonna do it. I can't get the modular ones in, I don't think, but I can get these in for sure. So how many of these do we want to get in? It's gonna be the sort of tough side of the question. I kind of actually want these beside each other, don't I? Yeah, I do want these beside each other. I guess I can get rid of that back channel for now. It's fine. We'll move that speaker out of the way. This home is going to be a little pricey. And I would say it gets a little more pricier the more and more clutter we add to it. But I like clutter. That's our problem. So we could either go with these theater seats, or let's see what's actually let's get rid of that light for now too. It's kind of really in my way. Okay. You know what, let's see what the difference would look like with the modular ones. I could get another set of the modulars in if we do that. That's sort of their benefit. Do I like that more? Could maybe even go in. It doesn't need to be against the wall fully, does it? Okay. Ooh, that does open up here to have the back channel now. And I could maybe squeeze one here. Okay, I guess I gotta squeeze these chairs a little bit more to the right. That's fine. It's fine. We can do it. I believe in us. And these ones will go to the right a little bit too. Here we go. Here we go. And this one there. Come on. Is it enough? I don't think it was enough. Maybe it was. Oh, it was. Okay, good. Come on. I just gotta make sure I'm not too far back against the wall there. Boom. Okay, we got him. Uh, oh, wow, we could put some spotlights in here too. That's funny. Could put projectionist booth. We could put a bunch of those. We will probably use all these posters. That will be 100% part of our decoration stuff too. Okay, let's see. We could decorate these walls a little bit with the posters though, so might as well. I'm curious, or out of pure curiosity, how is this? How solid was the bookshelves? Yeah, they're solid. Okay. You never know sometimes. Okay, I'll grab concession counter pieces for now while we're here. I do still have the backstage entrance. I like that. Okay. Let's see. Which posters did I like? That's the display. Let's see. We can definitely go action. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. And we do. Can I get panel? Not panel. Yeah, what's the panel? Can I put these over the windows? No. Okay, it was worth. I was wondering. It was worth checking, right? Okay. I guess there's just blinds. I don't even know what it is. I guess let's look in decoration, and we'll get the theater part in pretty easy, I think. Right, the harder parts are coming up real soon. Don't mind even putting a little wall radiator or two around here. Oh, I can't put it under the window? Okay, never mind. We're not putting wall radiators there then. Okay. Okay, that is too big. If roller blinds is, I guess, a thing. No, I don't want the vent blinds, unless actually. Why can't I put them there? Huh. I go up a bit. Can I, like, go? I thought there was a longer one. Let's see if we go into the color tool. Here we go. Where's my background stuff? Let me. Okay. Color tool. I was gonna lightly look for like a dark hex code, but honestly, I can just kind of try to grab a black from. I think I have black here. Okay. I don't hate that. I don't love that there's a bit of a gap though. Yeah, this feels weird to me. Okay. Like there's curtains, and then I can just like have it open for now, I guess. So if we go curtain left. Oh, this poster and that speaker. I think the speaker's in the way too, isn't it? Let's move it for a second. Curtain left, and there's curtain rod and curtain right. Okay, that works, I guess. Or there's curtain long and we can just fully close it. Yeah, let's go curtain long and just fully close the window. Okay. Oh, I was holding tab instead of shift. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't need one there. Cool. And let's see what kind of color options do we got. Okay, we do got some color options. We got we got a black, and then the bar. I don't quite care that much about the bar, so we'll just go black and black for now. Let's turn those a little darker, and we can see. Can I get the speaker in? No. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get rid of the speaker here. Oop, man, let's get rid of this one for now. That's fine. Let's just shift these over a little. Okay, perfect. It's either that or I could do 2-2. You know what? Let's do like a 2-2 thing. I'm gonna cut rid of that. I'm gonna put a second one of those in, and I can actually shift these to the right a little. But it'll just be a set of 2. beside a set of 2 chairs. So they could be a little bit of a gap, and I'll do that gap on purpose. Perfect. And then we can sell here. Perfect, perfect. Let's see, I want... What is the stuff that we need next? It's a good question. Oh, I didn't even realize. I forgot the posters appear there. Let's see. I was debating putting that there. Where is the sort of under TV stand? I guess if I just search TV, it shows up, right? Yeah, can I get this here? I could put this here still. Perfect. Okay. I was between that or soundproofing, but I can't really get soundproofing there or anywhere really here. So we'll put that piece there. And it should cover a lot of what we need. Put a little TV here. Okay, we could look, do we go there with the bed or do we go here with the bed? I feel like this is a little bit more standard and we can maybe even go for the fancier TV this way. Not, okay, that was the fancy TV. We can go for this though. Yeah, this works. Okay. We are jumping around a little bit, I think. Let's go for the modern table. 1, 2. I could move this over a little bit more if we really wanted. Yeah, let's go over one more. We'll center ourselves on that. Okay, you do walk right towards the TV when you enter, but that's fine. Okay. So I could put a desk. Could either go for this style. It's a little tight behind, but you get a window view, so I like it. Okay, let's see. If we go to office, you have a little in the bedroom sort of desk and office. Yeah, it's not horrible. I don't hate it. Okay. Let's see. We'll grab a Xana. We could put a little waste bin under the desk too. That's a fun little clutter piece that really gets good use out of it. I'll put that there. I don't really care for the phone, if we're honest. Could squeeze the mouse pad. Is there another monitor? Yes, there is. Perfect. Get the second monitor up. Which chair do we go? I mean, if we're gonna put a chair in, let's put a fancy chair in, right? Okay. Let's see. We have some cabinets. We got a couple things. We could put a little clock up. Right about in there. Sure, why not? I'm gonna center that poster. We'll come back to those. Don't worry, pretty little heads. Let's see, what else do we need? Can I get these under? I thought I could put one of these under. Oh. I always thought I could squeeze one of these under the desk. I can, sweet. Okay. And then I think I can get a second one. I thought I could get a second one behind it, but let me do the back one first. Okay, the desk will cover up most of it anyways, so it's just supposed to look like a really long cabinet there. Yeah, the desk covers up, so even though this one's the wrong way, the second one's the wrong way, you can't tell, and it just looks like one long piece. Perfect. Yeah, I can put a little calculator on the desk. And let's see, what's the last piece of clutter? Should be a plant, but I'm surprised it does not show up there, so we can search plant and get a little desk plant. Here we go. You know, one thing I love to put behind us is a little whiteboard behind you. Perfect. I mean, I was in a tight little nook. This was kind of my setup for a little while. I guess I didn't have the printer there. I had the printer in a really stupid spot in the kitchen. But that was kind of my desk. So you know, we mix it up a bit. And I mean, now I have the printer. The printer is kind of there. This is pretty close to my setup, except my main monitor is sort of flipped in my sort of angled one, but you know, we got it good. It did a pretty good job matching there. Okay, so I was trying to do a little bit of a circle around. Do we come back here? Yeah, let's get a rug. I said let's get a, is there really no rugs? What? Oh, carpet they're called. Sometimes the name of some things are a little tough to remember. Let's see. Big Imperial, Crimson. What kind of colors can I put in Crimson? Oh, none. Okay. Oh, undo. I don't want round. I don't really want square. Okay, I didn't love Crimson. We could put like Ivory. I think there was a big. What's Imperial? That's not bad. But I don't want square. Where is Ivory then? Oh, that's circle. Just like carpet ivory. Can I recolor this one at all too? No, okay. It's a little bright is kind of my concern with there. But I don't like Imperial much. Ember? Ember's closer. Floral. Dahlian. Do you just also have wavy? I'm not the most biggest hater of wavy. Yeah, we might just go wavy here. So I could do like a pretty dark color set. I can go black, and do I have the lighter black somewhere too? Yeah, okay, I don't hate that. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of these ones. And this is just going to be one of those things that we say is kind of like adding clutter. But it's either that or we could have done real flooring too. We could have gone through the flooring thing, actually, honestly, too. Okay. So we did definitely stack up a little bit more carpet than we needed to. But there's those. And then what else do we need? Could get some like mat. I was going to say some yoga mats, maybe. Do we put like a little... Oh, I can't stack it with those. Oh, I could. That's funny. I could sneak a couple yoga mats in here. But let's undo that for a second. Okay, what else do we put in a home? Okay, we're going to search in the actual home tab this time. And we could see what do we need in the home. Got the clock, got some curtain pieces, those are the computer parts, some of the carpets. Maybe we'll need one of those for sure. I'm not putting the big speaker because there's not really a point in that speaker. I could put a couple of these ottomans, was sort of the thought. I was either going to do the ottomans or double up on the chairs, but I kind of like the big gap there. So, we could do the ottomans maybe here. It's better than the coffee table. Yeah, okay. We definitely got to paint this room black. So do we jump to colors? Let's jump to wall colors. I think this is the dark set. Yeah. That is not as dark black as I was thinking about. That's a marble black. We could look. Does this have one? Okay, this has got a bit of a theater style. We could start with that for a second and see where else do we go with it. This maybe goes a little darker. I'm gonna paint those too. We don't gotta worry about that. No, it's not dark enough. Those aren't dark enough. It's either that or we go real theater with it. Okay, yeah, we can go real theater with it. And let's just straight up grab black for these. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. And I can do that one black too. Okay. So we got a lot of those. I can grab wardrobes too. I feel like we're gonna sort of need these. Oh, I can't do a corner wardrobe. I thought I could. They're not a sort of smaller, shorter set one. No, I don't want to. I can't use that as a wardrobe, unfortunately. That's okay. Oh, we got two there. And then we could sort of turn here all into wardrobe as well. And what do I put here is a good question. We could put a little bookshelf in the bedroom too. Why not? Okay. There you go. That should work. Let's see. There's not really some sort of clutter for the tabletop stuff. I was gonna say for like a little table light, but we don't really get that lucky with it. Let's see. Lighting in here is kind of tough. Yeah, we can't go luxury. Could I go dome? I could go dome, but no, I can just go for a little light overhead. I can just replace those. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, I could put a little chandelier in there, but I'm not going to get that far with it. Okay. How do we want to do this section? I feel like this is kind of the dining area. So there's that. And then I guess this is kind of entry into a kitchen. That's, I guess, the sort of best way I could describe it, right? Yeah. So here's kitchen. Need stove. That, I guess, do we really have that much of a dining space? Okay, let's get rid of that. We do need stove and fridge. Oh, you know what? We can go right into fridge. If I put a thing here, I could put one of these here, I guess. Okay, got a little entry thing there, and we could also grab a, I don't remember what it's called. If we grab back in the bedroom, just the sort of open hook one. We'll find in a second. I don't hate putting one of those in here. Okay. Let's see. I'm just finding clutter as we go, apparently. I do have those curtains there. We can grab those in a second too, I guess. Can I not use this and the bedside tables at the same time? I guess I could if I go bright up with it. That's weird. Okay. That's fine. I guess so we're going up a bit, and that's okay. I don't even have bright. I feel like I lost the plot a little bit here. Okay, you know what? I guess I'm just going up with it. It's what the game wants, and I'll follow what the game wants sometimes. Okay, now I went too high and I don't like it. Okay. Let's go back down to a semi-reasonable height. Okay, there we go. And I possibly need to shift this to the left a little bit. That's fine. I can do it. We're going to try to sort of get the line there so these at least sort of match. Because otherwise it looks stupidly weird. So that's okay. You know, sometimes you got to be a little stupid. And that's something that we practice. And by little, I mean very. Okay. Perfect enough. I can move this to the right a little bit. Does it center with the bed the best? Maybe not, but that's fine. It centers with the wall better, and that's what matters to me. Okay. Let's do the same sort of thing here. If I grab this bar, look at us go. I feel like sometimes we progress a little bit, and I think we're progressing more than I thought we were. Okay. C, I mean, these shortcuts are your friend. Hit C to get the copy tool. Boom. Okay. So I got that, and this means I could put a bathtub sort of here. Okay. Oh, yeah, you got that bathtub right over the view. Okay. Shower. We can put the towel part then here. Perfect. It's a little high, but it's okay. Boom. Then that sort of leaves between toilet and sink in this sort of area. So let's go sink. We could put the modern one for sure. And that, since it's floating, I'm going to try to line that up with this. Perfect-ish, I think. Mirror. And we're gonna use another circle mirror there. I guess I was thinking the circle mirror would sort of light up the same way. Oh, I am too tall. Okay. That is a good catch on this part. I don't know if I like that there. We might not have this here. Yeah, I don't think I like this. Maybe we'll do double sync. That seems less stupid feeling to me. Do that, or can I get syncs? Yeah, I can do double sync. And I was gonna lightly debate putting one of these in here, but no, we're not gonna do that. I can get one of these. Would put one of these in the bedroom area. Okay, I guess I can put it here. Yeah, it'll go in that corner instead. If I can put it down for a second, jeez. Okay, because we need a toilet. And a toilet roll. Okay. I don't like the square mirror, I don't think there, do I? I mean, I guess it fits the theming a little bit better here, so I guess we can do it. Yeah, Do I want two of these? It feels weird to me. It definitely feels weird. Oh, it's just not in this. What is it? Is it like dressing room? Okay, it was dressing room. I was debating trying to make a little makeup station again. We did it before. Okay, we could do there, and then if we go to the chairs, let's just go to the straight up tables and chairs tab so I can see them all. I don't remember which one we did, but I really liked it. Was it an office chair? I don't think it was this one. That feels kind of big for it to be that one, but maybe it was. No, it was this one. No, it wasn't. I swear it was one of those. Definitely not that, not that. I thought it had a little swivel thing to it. Okay, maybe it was just office chair. That's okay. I tried using it as a little makeup sort of section. I don't know if it works as well, but between these and flower, I guess I'm okay with these. Okay. Do I have a popcorn case? We could make a little popcorn concessions case in here. Can I get it under the TV instead of this or with this? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's move that for a second and just see will this fit there. No, it won't fit under the TV. Okay. It was worth looking into, right? Okay. Let's sell these. I could even put a pop. Can I put popcorn? Can I put stuff on these ottomans? No. I could put stuff on these. Let's see the flowered ottoman. Can I put stuff on that? Popcorn. Nope. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Okay, could technically popcorn these. So do I want to do this instead? It's a tough call. I don't think I care enough to. Can I go this lower? No. Okay. It was worth a shot. Let's come back into this sort of area. Put that there for now, but we're not going to keep that forever. Let's try to get this mirror. I dislike how bulky the back of this mirror is. It really stops you from putting it in fun, cool places. Okay. But you got a little mirror when you walk in, and then I could try to put the clothes rack. I don't remember what it's called, but it was in bedroom, and we looked at it for a second, so we can just scroll down. Here we go. wardrobe wall. So pardon me, it's either we put the wardrobe wall here and that mirror here, maybe? Okay, let's do that maybe. We'll see how that goes. I feel like it sticks out a lot. Okay, I guess we'll try that. And then this will be these. We could use the regular stove. So stove. Could use the stovetop. Is there some sort of? I don't think there's any hood. Yeah, there's not really a. Yeah, if I type hashtag kitchen, yeah, there's not even a hashtag kitchen. Hashtag restaurant. I can't even spell it, but I think we're close. I gotta go into everything first. Here we go. Hashtag why can't. Fucking, where's Google? Restaurant. Boom. I can't spell today, and I refuse to get much better at it. Okay, here we go. We could. You know what? We could put a booth in. You know what? Let's do it. That is kind of. It is my friend's dream to have a booth as a kitchen table. So, I guess between the booth thought, do I do it with the bookshelf? You know, I could do it with the bookshelf if I flip the bookshelf then. So these ones could be in. Perfect. And then that can be out. What can I turn that into? This one could be this way. It doesn't matter as much to me. Okay, you got a little bit of some inside. You have the booth there. Cool. Okay, we could do it a little more open, but then what do I put here? The problem with the booth, it kind of closes off a bit, doesn't it? I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, it doesn't fit. It's a weird sized booth. It's so upsetting. Okay, I guess we might cancel that plan. I mean, yeah, we could put a nicer table in. Let's do that. That does mean we could swap the bookshelves back this way, I guess. No, I don't hate the bookshelves this way, honestly. Okay. There's that, and then we could. Well, and if we go, where's tables and chairs? Here's chairs. I was curious if you could put a theater chair there. You never know until you try. Okay. Ooh, this is one where the angled table's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Or we could just go the fully rotated table. It might be honestly just as good that way. Yeah. It is kind of just as good to me this way. And we don't have any wall art. We'll come back to some wall art there, but I don't hate that. This is kind of open. Here needs something too then. It's looking residential for the moment, and we'll see if we find it. Yeah. I guess I could kind of go for the fancy oven, or the regular oven then here. Instead of this one. And put this here, put this here. Okay. Let's think as we're going through. Yeah, the dining room is kind of super boring. I will not at all deny that. If I do that, this does leave here as a weirdly open space. I meant to grab the duplicate tool. If I try putting this here, what could I put there instead? I'm just trying to think about it. Would something go there in an interestingly meaningful way? I guess. What was I going to put in here then? Was I calling this a closet? I lightly already forgot, but I think I was going to call that a closet. So, the amount of storage and stuff that we have is kind of crazy, but, we could just call this could put a costume booth in there. What else is very cluttery feeling? I I think this is a bit much, so yeah, we're not gonna do that. Could double up on the bookshelf though here. Okay. That's interesting. It does make it a little bulky feeling though, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's see if I just do this and this again. I'm just as happy, honestly. Even if I close this room off, I don't even think I need the books in this room. I can keep the books in this room. Oh, yeah, let's keep the books all in this room. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine with me. Okay, do we go for the entrance there or there? Let's go there so we keep the table better, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Then the kitchen stays a little funky. It is definitely a tight kitchen, though. Can I do something about it? I could. Uh, this definitely sort of closes off there. But if we do this, is that better? No. Okay. Actually, ooh, maybe that opens that up. Okay. What do I put in the corner there? I could go bar. Can I get this bar there? Yeah, I can. But I'm gonna go for the drinks thing instead, probably. Oh no, it's too big. Hey, we got the little bar piece in. We got the chandelier over the table. We gotta, as soon as we recolor it, it'll probably start looking a little nicer too. Oh my god, that's horrible. Okay. I was trying to think of a way to get the sort of island piece to look nice. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Let's grab the fruit bowl. Do we put it, we could put it on the table there. Cool. I don't think there's any candles, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Let's sell this, sell this. Okay, what do I put there is a good question. I've got the fridge, we got the stove, we've got a little island and thing to work with here. I don't actually have a sink in this space, do I? Yeah, I guess that's a problem too. Yeah, the fact that we don't have a kitchen sink is kind of weird feeling to me, isn't it? I'm not getting a good recovery out of that. Yeah, let's swap the bar out. Let's put that piece back. I could try to keep some of this theming, but I don't think we're keeping it that well. Okay, no. Maybe we can enter right with the fridge beside, I guess. It's really weird. It is very weird feeling. There is not a good. I wish we had a countertop sink piece, like we kind of have that stove countertop part. Cause yeah. I mean, I guess it's New York. Do we need an oven? It's a good question. If we do that, kind of free up the rotation a bit too. Okay, come on, let me. Let's see, I don't actually know how close to there do I want to go. It's a good question. This is very open feeling. I guess I could go fridge there. Okay, let's get this order in. I kind of want to try putting this back, so we'll try that there again. There with the sink beside. Let's go stove. I can probably squeeze it a little bit more to the right than it sort of wants, which is funny, but it works. Stove. Do I have a counter? I don't. Let's grab a concessions counter. Do that, or we could do the bar piece actually. If we go bar, is there a big height difference in these? Yeah, there's too much height difference. Okay, it was worth looking, right? Let's go back to concessions. So if we get the actual regular one this time, I can alt it. Can I get it to the right a little bit more? Okay, I got it a little bit more to the right. Yeah, it's just the problem is being a half block. And I don't think there's not really an easy way to get past this half block issue, is there? I mean, if we use one of these, like it doesn't fit. Yeah, it doesn't even go in there at all. Okay. Let's see, modular sink. I mean, unless we just put the sink right beside the stove, I guess the backboards kind of line up a little nicer. Okay, let's do it. It's weird, but it's fine. Okay. Let's hold Alt. Let's get it in. Okay, then we get the little counterpiece there, and do I go fridge here? I mean, honestly, let's just shift everything to the left fully too, and then we're good. Let's go fridge then sink though for fun. Fridge, sink, stove, corner counter. Okay. And there's a coffee maker, and yeah, I guess that's there. What do we put here is a good question. I guess maybe we'll put a piece of art. It's either that, or we could go for the little bar. Where's the little bar piece? Okay, that's fine. I mean, I can find it for sure, but I'm not gonna find it that easy. To that, or I was debating sort of something like this, but that sticks out too much. I could put the little 2 bar pieces though. Can I go bar piece to bar piece? Maybe can I alt them together better? No. Okay, I guess we're going bar against the back. That works. Okay, what other storage junk do we put in that area is a good question. I don't know if I fully thought about that. I was kind of expecting more storage. I can't put it. Oh, I meant to grab could put a storage shelf in here for fun. Oop, I keep doing the wrong thing. I was curious if I can squeeze this in here too with it or not. I can't squeeze both of these in. So what do I like better? Do I like the costume thing better? Kinda. But that's fine. Okay, what else can we shove in that area though? It's a good question. I mean, I guess sometimes I was gonna try to see which one of these weight things I can shove in here just to sort of look like it's not being used, but can't really get any of them, can I? Can I not put one of these above? I thought I could put it above the door, someone said before, but that's fine. Either that or we turn this into a little gym. You know what? Let's turn this into a little gym. A little meditation space. Okay, so we got that. We're not gonna do the trampoline. I could try to put this bar here. Dumbbell. Okay, won't fit. Well, the workout bench is bulky. I always forget how bulky it is. Okay, I think I can swap the yoga mat out maybe. So can I put this here and I can alt it into the corner as tight as it goes. There we go. This can kind of go here. The yoga mat in. Okay, it is a tight space. I think I can get the shelf. Let's look in all items quick. I want to find the, they just type in shelf. Okay, look at that. They do come up actually. I was actually debating putting this instead of that one too. See if this goes in there better than that. Ooh, kind of does. So I'm gonna put those in instead of this one. And I think I can shift this sort of here too. Get it like right up to beside there. Perfect. And I can actually get this TV a little bit more to the right then. Perfect. Okay. I was gonna say between middle shelf, I'm gonna actually get rid of the bullet bar and we're gonna put some of the weight stuff here instead. Because I believe I can kind of grab one of these shelves. Okay, it's such a weird space to put it in. I can try to grab one of the other ones. I can grab these cubes too. I believe it worked in there. And if I grab the weight, kg, if I just type, I believe I can get a couple of them in here. Yes, you can. Okay. So 5, 2 smaller. 25 is the biggest. It might not fit. 1 is smallest. 15 and 10. Okay, now they're in order. So I can go here. And I can go even up a thing. And I can kind of put some of the ones. I can do like a 1 up high. Now let's go back to shelf. Okay. Ooh, I could actually go open-ended shelf with it. I like it. Let's do that. Okay. So let's see if I actually type hashtag gym. What can I get? Gym. Can I get the loaded dumbbell? It's too big. I was kind of hopeful. I could just throw a thing of weights here. Okay, I guess I'm just throwing a thing of weights there. Yep. Okay, I can actually do it this way, I think. Oh, no, can I not go up beside the treadmill? Maybe I gotta get the treadmill a little more to the right and forward. Okay. Let's see, can I get this in here? Huh. Okay, I thought I could. That's weird, but it's fine. The light there is kind of bothersome, but it should maybe work. Okay. Let's see, can I get these weights? I can. Cool. I can put a 25 and a 15 on the ground. And then I can start putting some weights on the shelves ahead of it. But let me grab these. I forgot it does actually even count the stack the ones on top. Let's grab one again and look at that. We got a weight and we got, what's that? A second weight. 2 weights, easy peasy, and then we kind of have this backspace. I was wondering if I could squeeze the yoga mat there. I can't, but I could go here with it, I guess. I could keep it like that. So let's see. I can't do the squats. I could do the pull-up bar, I guess. I guess that's kind of all I get for gym. And I could put a little speaker up here. Is there not like a small? Yeah, it's the small classic. Oh, no, that's Between that or like the little TV, yeah, it doesn't quite work. That's fine, right? Ooh, unless I try to squeeze the trampoline. I could shove the ball here. Okay, that's fine. That is a packed, tight little gym space. Let me tell you that. Let me admit that for sure. Okay. I can actually sell these parts though, because they're kind of more in the way for sure. And where's my mirror? I was gonna try to make a bigger piece or something, but yeah, it doesn't quite work with those. Okay. This mirror goes here though for sure. Come on, if I can. Oh, it just won't let me put it on that wall. That's weird. Okay. I guess I probably can't even put this one either. I could. That's weird indeed. Okay. I don't know. I do not know about that one, but hey, we got that. I don't remember what clutter. I can just grab some plant for now. That'll cover there. Nice. So we've got a little gym. We've got some sort of clothes style stuffs. I honestly don't even mind. Sometimes I go a little high with it, but I don't know if we need to do that. Let's grab some. Let's grab gift cheap to put on the desk. I love that. And then we could put like 2 more here. And okay, we can grab. I actually do want the other gift as well, don't I? Yes. I do like a couple of these little globes. So we can. Nope. Let me shift alt. I guess the TV's probably a little too low, so I can raise that up a little. And now I can probably get these on. Yep. And let's kind of copy a couple of them here. You know, you're kind of a collector, right? Okay, we could try to shove some stuff in the middle, but who knows? Okay, let's grab carpet sets. Okay, this definitely goes there. Let's hold Alt and get it right up to the corners best we can. Yep. That actually lined up really well there. Cool. I like that one. Do I just put a little square under the bed here? We could just do a square one. Wanted some that would sort of cut across that. I mean, we could just do regular flooring pieces too. But yeah, okay. I feel like I'm pretty happy along most of this. We just have, I mean, we got to do a little bit of recoloring, but I might do that a little bit more on my own-ish just to get it in. How's the bathroom? Okay, the bathroom's honestly not horrible. I think we just need some sort of art and we're good. Okay. This is the classic bathroom photo. It goes above the toilet because it is that, and that is the actions that it will take. And then I'm gonna just say pretty much around this whole place, we're gonna probably just put a bunch of movie posters. That's kind of gonna be the theme style here. So these two will actually get to stay in here. Because I did want to put the little speakers sort of here. And I thought I can get the other one there, so it'll take me a second. Okay, let's see. I went pretty high with it. Let's go a little lower. We go that a little bit lower. There we go. Perfect. And we can grab some color set and just color these things that. So I get this guy to match. You know, I could get the light. I don't even mind squeezing this in between these two for now. Yep. It's got that sort of fake gold, but it works okay to me. Okay. Yeah, that's fine enough. Little chandelier over the table. Sure, why not? Do I keep that painting? It's a tough call, actually. I want to. I wish there's some bigger ones at some point too. The gym's gonna get some of these. Relax, and then we'll put like one more here to give it a chill. You can get a chill here too, I guess. Cool. Cool. Okay, there's that. And I don't even know what else we really needed. I do know we got a color. That is something that we have not really done at all. Honestly, I think I've kind of covered most of the place. The bathroom is kind of big and bulky. That will be my sort of concession. I will 100% admit the bathroom is big and bulky. I think I'm getting rid of that actually. I don't know what I'm going to put there. Maybe just as soon as we get the walls in, it'll sort of cover that. This wall gets the little degree thing always. Cool. We got some sort of plants. Do I try to put a corner plant in? It's a little big for the corner plant, isn't it? No, square plant is way too big. No, that one's too tall. I could put a little corner plant in here. There you go. You got a little plant. And hey, this is it. I can grab a. I was gonna say we can grab some sort of carpet between these two, but I don't know if we're gonna be as fortunate to get something that'll work for both of them as easily. No, I don't like it. Okay. I was gonna put something under the desk too. I could put a little circle under here. Get one of those little circle spots to roll the chair on. Perfect. Okay. I'm happy. I could look through some walls, could look through some of these sort of things as we go. Let's see. I think this is going to be the accent wall for sure. And then what else do we do? We could we actually don't even have the height as much of those boards, but let's see, wall. I don't hate going for one of these styles. Where's the which one was the, oh, I did actually go for this, didn't I? It's a little weird for a gym to me. But honestly, we could do something a little brighter. You know what? Yeah, let's do something like this. I don't mind a little brighter wood, a little wood trim there. Maybe this is the cheaper feeling one. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I don't love the base color. And blue maybe does not theme well with this at all. I can try to catch those color sets. You know, we can put some of this in here too. Does the base stay the same? The base does kind of stay the same here. We go for like a white. And then we can do whatever we want in the bathroom, which is fun. Okay. What do we want to put in the bathroom? That kind of rustic-ish. Okay, yeah, we'll do that for the bathroom. Perfect. And if we look through floors are the easy-ish one. Floors here can be that. Floors in the main area can be one of these woods, a little darker wood because it's a brighter top. I don't know if that really that does not quite go with that actual wood trim, does it? But I don't think any of these do. You know what? We could go for a tile then. It's too bright of a tile. I could go for, okay, we can go for like a tile floor. There you go. And then the carpets sort of make a little bit more sense too. We kind of got a little tile department. She don't mind saying, do we say the bedroom has got a little wood floor? No, we don't. Okay. No, we don't. That's so quick with it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's not that fancy of a home. Sorry. No, that's all right. Okay. Let's see. Color top in here. Uh, go to here. I'm slightly trying to copy there, but I am way off. I was off at the base of it. Okay. I think I got it. Let's see. Okay, it's not the worst. And then the top can just be black. Kitchen appliances. We'll just go for the old school black. Can I? Okay, forgot that these palette tool a couple funny ways. Black and then a sort of silver handle. Silver that, and then we go on black top. I guess so. Black and I mean black. It does become a bit of that stainless steel. And then I guess the wardrobes, we can do that sort of black, and we've got the sort of darker silvered handles. But got this sort of color set here too. That works out pretty. That looks pretty well actually. Okay. I feel like I'm grabbing this sort of color set, and it is working for me. I do need a carpet in the bathroom for sure. This I think I'm just gonna actually color darker. I like the idea of it. I'm glad we tried, but I wanted to sort of match those a bit better. Is that not the top? Oh, I'll find it, and we'll get those chairs. I actually don't mind this going a little brighter, so we could grab one of my silvers. Where are they? Here we go. I've got way too many colors in this set, don't I? But yeah, okay, that works for me. Okay. Let's see the chairs. Get a silver seat, and then we'll go for a black wood. This has only got a black wood. The bowl, we can go a little bright, a little dimmer there. Cool. Let's see. Grab the color tool. Just put it on all the chairs. Can I color carpet? I don't think so. No, it was worth trying though. Okay. What does that do? Ooh, no, I don't like that at all. Okay. I did not quite get to the shelves, but that's fine. We can color them here. This one will go for the sort of wood style there. Okay, I don't know how close to the wood style I am, if I'm honest, but no one's gonna tell me otherwise because they can't. Okay, and because they can't, I mean, let me go here. Let's go for like a bluish, I want a palish blue, don't I? Let's go there. There we go. I like that one, and that can be our sort of theme in here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Last sort of thing we need is just little bath mats. So I guess we are already in the carpet decoration. Okay, we don't need big. Crimson's a little much. That's a little much. Modern. Could I do like a small modern? I guess there's not a carpet square modern. If I look up modern. Carpet big modern. Carpet long modern. Carpet round modern. And carpet square modern. No. Carpet. Yeah, between like the Parisian carpet and anything else. Does that go through? That goes through the tub. That's yuck. Okay. I mean, I could just go back to wavy carpet. I guess we're sticking with wavy carpet, and then in a what color do we want to make wavy carpet? Is a good question. We had a couple color options we could go with. Let's put a blue in the mix, a silver, and why a silver, pretty bright blue. Okay. It is very opposite of the sort of reddish, or not reddish, it's very opposite of the black that we had before. Okay, we could use some other painting, so let's quickly look their picture. They're called... Honestly, I'm not even against just putting a couple here. Let's put the plant style theme ones there, actually. Can I go? Ooh, we could do a little against each other kind of style. Here we go. Oh, I can't go above the plant. That's funny. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, there is only the two of them anyways. Okay. Keep a little gap, but we'll put it right there. Perfect. And then here could get... I don't even hate just doing the same one twice. Okay. We got the double sinks. I don't know if I love it or hate it. We got the bathtub. I like that. We got the thing over there. The curtains are all sort of off. Perfect. Perfect. Bedroom color I didn't quite get into, did we? Gonna maybe go for red, but I guess we can go. I'm getting the wrong color thing, aren't I? Is the second one the red? No, it should be the top one. Oh, why is there's 3 colors? Oh, the band. I forgot about the band. Okay. Where's the thing I'm looking for? I could go red. Yeah, let's do it for the lols. Okay. Let's just grab it. Copy, copy. It is really weird coloring set. I have regrets. Okay, the fact that these curtains kind of got to go so up high for this one is also slightly funny to me, but I guess if it works, it works. It's either that or can I just go blind? Undo, undo. Go blind. I feel like we're getting a little long here, and I was gonna maybe cut, but I don't know. I just like these. What can I put in front of the window there? Oh my lord, it's because of the bloody desk. That is hilariously bothersome, but okay, we'll grab the right. Oh, I'll grab the left. Okay. Okay, well, we went a little higher than those ones, didn't we? Okay. That's a thing we did, and okay. You know, we live, we laugh, we learn. Okay. That clock is super high up, but we got a fair bit of this in. Got some bright colored walls there, and that's fine. Okay, that is kind of high up actually, but that works. And we got some mirrors. We got here is, I am starting to hate the things, you know, let's just go for regular plain wall colors. That's floors, I want just walls. I'm just gonna go for colored walls. Why are we going complicated with it? I was going for a blue. Here we go. What's that? Or to go deeper blue. No, let's go for the brighter blue. We don't really need the wood trim, right? Yeah. Who needs a wood trim? Perfect. That is so much better. Oh my. I cannot fully state how much better that sort of feels there. Okay, let's see. Jim will do a little peaches color. And we'll have them sort of face like a sunrisey yellow. Okay. And then the bedroom, I was gonna go for like an off red. That is a little bit more off red than I was hoping for. Maybe a brown. I have a good brown there. I think that's a bit better. It's a little darker. And then these wardrobe things are way too red. So let's get those. Come on, where's my sort of brown? There we go. I don't mind accent coloring everything red. Okay. And there we go. I like it. I think I'm happy. We've had worse. But we got the big theater room here. And we got the little dining table. It's not fancy, but it exists. Got a pretty open kitchen space. The only thing I could think of now would sort of ruin the movie theater room. Okay. And hey, that does it. We got a theater. We got here. What's crazy to me is we don't actually have popcorn in this place at all. So maybe we'll put a popcorn to there. I put a popcorn here instead of the plant. Yeah, let's put a popcorn here instead of the plant. And we'll color copy. Perfect. Who doesn't love a little door popcorn? Okay. This goes here, and hey, I hope you enjoyed. It was a fun one. I'm a little upset that the last one got a little lost, but I will save this, and we can get this sort of posted along with. I'll get it posted, and it'll be up in my workshop files that you can sort of connect to down below. I hope you enjoy.